Alrighty. Looks like I'm firing up the YouTube first. It takes you guys longer to come than anybody else. So we're gonna just let this settle a little bit. You were all informed that I was coming, so this should not be a surprise. When I see somebody, we'll get started in about a minute. If you're here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up because the algorithm will not show me that you're there, but they will show me that you've hit your thumbs up. I'm just going to enjoy the cigar for the next minute or so. Push some buttons. I have my TikTok is like right there in front of you guys. That's just the way I layer the cameras. It works. And I think that streaming like this, a huge number of you use your phones. So I think that streaming like this is actually better than the format because, yeah, you guys like your phones. I'm just going to enjoy this while I fire up the old TikTok. Shut up. And we're going to hit the live button. Open your subscription invitation from Prepstetter. I don't know what that is, but I guess I'm going to open it. By invitation only, accept the invitation. Viewers generate sustainable monthly income. Build an engaged community. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just... All right, I see I got one person in here on YouTube, so I know it is working. And it is humid today. Hey, Thorn, what's going on, Brosafina? Hey, what's up with that comment you made earlier? I got to fix this. Hey, what's up, Nick? My weekend was not bad. It was very, very lazy. What's up with that comment you made earlier, man? It was like you were like, what is this crap? It's like I was going crazy or something. I assure you, bro. I love my life. I will not be suiciding myself. What's up, Celia? No, I'm not crazy. Some of this stuff is actually happening around us, and people should be paying attention to it. So hopefully you and the boat are doing well. I say stuff and don't even think about it. My mouth has control of my body. All right. I'm going to fire up. Oh, I really want to enjoy this. It's going to take a few minutes. Guess I'll put this out. I need a way to put it out. I need an ashtray or something. Oh, that's awful. Give me 1 second, guys. Ah. One ashtray and it got left out in the rain. Super fun, super cool. Did you try the acid cigars recommended? Also the Chilean moose cigars. I've had acids before, but it's on my list, man. There's I plan on buying cigars and whiskey for the oh, I'd love to hear the boat's doing good. I'm buying cigars and whiskey for prepper camp, and I'm going to be out there with the DOOMSDAY, and we'll see how, because he says he likes to sip whiskey, and I actually have a whiskey connoisseur that is a friend of mine, and he's basically going to give me like the numbers or the best $50 bottles, and then because he knows I don't like any, it's got to taste good, otherwise I won't drink it. Is anyone else's video very blurry? Okay, so the reason your video is blurry, it's actually pixelated, it's because I'm using a satellite internet. It's not going to get any better unless you want to see me on TikTok. If you do, go down to TikTok or go to TikTok, find me, and yeah, it'll be clear then. All right, I gotta fix the TikTok here. 48. I've actually tried running it through the other phone as like using the phone as a hotspot, but all it does is granulate them both and makes them both bad. Do me a favor. I'm here for this. Your words are much more important. I got you. I appreciate that. Do me a favor though. If you haven't hit that like button, do me a favor, hit it. It draws more people in. We all know I've got a following. I don't really need the likes. Guys aren't like patting me on the shoulder or anything. I'm just here for you guys, but it messes with their algorithm, which is what I like. And I appreciate that. Okay, I got to fire TikTok up because I'm now 3 minutes late for TikTok. Let's see here. We're going to go live. And we'll wait until we get a few people popping in. Just got a Dometic 12-volt portable freezer, 12-volt. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see here. Got some people popping in. All right, good. TikTok viewers, please hang on for a second. We're going to wait until we can build a small crowd. Yes, I have my notes. Yes, we have things to go over, but I don't think it's fair for the way the algorithm works that I start blah, you know, and people, what are you talking about? You know, because this TikTok will dump like 50 or 100 people on top of me instantly, and yeah, that happens. So also want to finish my cigar. I don't get these very often, and right behind you TikTok people, like right up there, those are my YouTube guys. They're on a different phone, like right up there. Hey local, what do you think of the Jackery solar generators? I'm thinking of getting one. It depends on how much money and the size that you want. So here's what I would recommend you do, Nick. Find the go to my website or contact in YouTube on the about page. Send me an email, okay? I'm not joking. Send me an email, and we can talk about it based off of what your needs are. Because technically, the way it works is, so everything's smaller. Everything's done in amp hours, okay? And the smaller, okay, I got 120 people on TikTok. I will. What you missed nothing. You missed absolutely nothing. I'm talking to the YouTube guys right now. They're in a phone that's right above this one. And I just got asked a question that I'll answer real quick, and then we'll get started. So no one has missed anything. So everything's rated in amp hours, okay? So what the way they do, and they put the numbers on them. So if you say it's like the Jackery 1000, so that's like roughly 1,000 amp hours. Now, I'm an affiliate for both Jackery and Pecron, okay? I can get you 10% off of Pecron. Jackery, I'll have to hunt a deal, but I can't technically give you a deal on it because that's just the way their company works. So the top phone. I love you, BK. Anyway, so anything below 1,000, Jackery is the best. No questions asked. Going to work every single time. Anything at 1,000 or above, Jackery is still going to kick ass, but it's going to be more expensive, and that's why I recommend to go with the Pecron. And then as far as the solar part, definitely. Just remember that solar is going to add about $400 to any device, okay? That's the way they sell them. That's how they get you. It's like $1,000 for this, and it'll save your life. By the way, we need another 400 for the solar panels. And yes, they absolutely 100% do work. One of these days, I'll actually whip out mine. I have the 290. I think it's either the 290 or the 250. Absolutely love that Jackery device. It's absolutely exactly. I run my little mini fridge on it when I camp. It's awesome. Okay, so we still got 300 people, and we're good to go on the old TikTok. We're going to put the old cigar out, or we'll just let it burn out. Maybe. We got ourselves a cold drink. No, it is not alcoholic. I got shit to do today, as usual. One of these days, I'm going to start passing these out. If you guys want one, you need to let me know. I only have 25 right now, but I'm not going to be going like buying 1,000 of these things just because somebody wants them, you know. Okay. So let's get up to it. I got 3 pages here. They're just notes. I don't print things out off the internet and just go at it, you know. All right, let's see here. You have 48 days to prepare. If you don't understand why I'm saying this, you need to go to my TikTok video or my YouTube video that has a thumbnail that says, this is not a joke. Where are we at here? If you're curious about the actual countdown, I feel for everyone who works outside. I got you, JDM. If you are interested in the actual countdown, you can go to my webpage. It's localprepper.net and find if you're on mobile, go up there in that corner on the webpage and find those lines. Tap that, and you'll see countdown, or it'll actually give you a detailed countdown. If you're on desktop, then just find the yellow button that says countdown and push that. I am actually very good, my friend. Thank you for asking. End of the world coming? No, the end of the world's not coming. No, that's not what's happening. Let's see here. We're currently 22 days into prep time for this crisis point. So that means that everything is just going to get worse. If you were here from the beginning, you know that I told you about 2 weeks into it, we would start to feel it. That's exactly what happened. It's not a I'm right or you're wrong situation. I am not Nostradamus. I'm just simply telling you what I'm seeing and how I want to react to it. Okay. What do you think the country would be in 3 months? It's going to be really bad. It's going to be really, really, really bad. Let's see here. To those that still have their heads in the sand, all I can ask you to do is listen to reason. Somebody I put a message out today on YouTube posts, and someone replied, "What are you going to do?" No, it was the prep video for this video. Someone said, "What are you going to do?" Or what do you want to bet in 48 days when nothing happens? And my response was simple. I bet you that my followers have 3 months worth of food in their pantries. It's that easy. I have nothing to win and nothing to lose by doing this stuff. All right, let's see here. Sources, or not sources, but subjects. Energy prices. There was some information that was released yesterday and early this morning. Currently, the energy index rose by 34.6% compared to last year. That is incredible. Those numbers are like, oh my God, I'm going to stick it to you hard. Let's see here. In May alone, the energy index, that's last month, grew by 3.9%. What does that mean? That means things are going to get worse. Little Beth, I appreciate that. I don't know what that is. I'm going to wait for my phone call from TikTok to tell me that I have $1 million someplace. I literally have checked that like one time in 6 months. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Let's see here. Natural gas is up 8%. So let me throw something at you there, guys. If you guys have one of those blue Rhino cans, little 25 pounders or whatever, and they're kind of empty, either go get another one or fill up the one that you have. Let's not panic, but right now is the time to buy natural gas. It's lower during the summertime than it is during the winter because we use lots of it to heat our homes or our grills or what. It doesn't matter, okay? But that's when we use it, so that's when they hike the prices up, okay? So this is the time to do that stuff. I need help with solar power. Stick around. We can talk about that afterwards. I ask questions after I go over all my notes. Let's see. Electricity index is up by 1.4%. You may have noticed that that's the one thing they haven't really screwed with us. I got some crazy electric bills last year on the property in North Carolina, or I'm sorry, during the winter on the property during North Carolina. No problem. But the reality is that we can expect those things to go up with the shortage of oil, with them going after coal and natural gas. It's going to get very, very difficult for the electricity industry, especially these co-ops, to maintain their rates, especially how they have fluctuating rates or grand rates where they only charge you so much every year. Hey, what's up going, Harold? I appreciate it. Let's see here. No, I'm sorry, Heroic Prepper. There you go. Let's see. So yeah, energy is going to get bad. Go get your propane now. If you're one of those people that heats their home on propane and you turn your pilot light off already, have you checked your can? Get that thing topped off. Make them come out. It's going to cost you the same amount of service fee if they come out pre-winter or if they come out right now. It's going to cost the same amount of money. Have them come out and top you off. Let's see here. Gas prices. We all know about that. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I got a whole sub. It's like I thought I deleted. Let's see here. Let's see. Hand well over the weekend. I put a stab hand well in over the weekend. Nice. Okay, so food. No real changes that I've seen since the last video. It's either there or it's not there. It is more expensive now than it was before. I think it's not going to be something that we can actually analyze until the cost of food goes over 50% of its value from last year. Tim, I appreciate the roses. Once again, I don't know exactly what they are. I think it has something to do with money, but I'll check later. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What do we got here? The market. Okay, so the other day I talked about the Dow being down. They were talking about 1,000 points yesterday. It went down over 700 points. Let's see. And if I see questions starting to coming through, guys. The way I do this is I talk about all the stuff that I want to talk about. I glance and say thank you, be respectful, and then after that I answer questions, and that's the time to answer questions or ask questions. So as we say in the military, please hold all questions till the end. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see here. And no, you don't. I just won't be able to read the two things at once and answer your questions. All right. Let's see here. So the Dow, you guys need to pay attention to the Dow, even if you don't understand stocks, okay? This is where the oligarchs put their money. This is where the tech guys put their money. And when they get out, when the markets start to crash and they get out, you should be out too. So if you own tech stocks, maybe it's the time to buy in the dip. I don't know. I don't do any of that crap. To me, that's a waste of my time. But be aware that the tech stocks, which is the Dow, is having a very severe problem. Last time I checked, about an hour ago, it was they were already they opened at immediately dropping 700 points. and that's huge. It was like 2.3% of the Dow. I don't know what it is now. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, and yeah, it's bad. Let's see here. Dow is big down again today. Currently, all markets are still down, and they once again, this a lot of this is being caused by the Consumer Price Index that affects everything. Quote, former Federal Reserve Chair Ben Bernanke stated that the central bank erred in waiting to address an inflation problem that has turned into the worst episode the U.S. financial history since the early 1980s. This is them screwing up. That's what this is all about. Let's see here. Okay, so we're already at 3K, and we're dropping some viewers. We're going to draw some more people in. Do me a favor on the TikTok side. If you start smashing that screen and get us up to 5,000 or 6,000, that'd be great. I'm going to ask you to do it over and over and over. It's not for me, it's for you. The more people that we can talk to, the more word we can spread, the better we can get the information out. YouTube on the same side, your algorithm works a little different. I see there's 14 of you in here. If you have not hit that subscribe or the like button, please hit it. That draws more people in. It's not for me. I've got over 150,000 people on TikTok. I don't need any more thumbs up other than what we need to do to get this word out. Thank you in advance. All right, so wheat, which is why we're doing a lot of this stuff, okay? Let's see. Diesel exhaust fluid, please ask me that question later. So they've stopped measuring wheat by the bushel because they're in the harvest right now. Now we've got some conflicting reports, and one of them is from somebody who's in my Discord. I think that they are their comments are more centrally focused and locally focused. And the reason is because they'll say one thing and then another sentence say something that kind of refutes that. Hey, thank you. Kentucky Patriot Prepper. Dude, I haven't seen you like forever. Good to see you, man. So here's the thing. Here's what I'm getting. So the price per ton has actually dropped since May 17th. This does not mean something's good. This does not mean we don't worry about this. This means that the price has been dropped for a reason. Now, if we still have, I'm seeing people drop into the Discord for the first time. Thank you very much. Stick around, say hi, check in. Swipe left, swipe right. That's how Discord works. We still have all of the officials saying that there's an issue. We still have the United States Security Council standing by their statement from May 19th. We still have all these people that are saying there's a problem. So I've got this one guy on the Discord, and he's telling me that that he's a Kansas wheat farmer. He said there's nothing wrong with the winter wheat. And then I told him it was confusing because other farmers are saying otherwise. And what I would tell you is to keep an eye on the flour shelves. Keep an eye on the on dry goods that contain flour. Hey, what's up, Doomsday? Good to see you, man. Glad you're still alive. I don't know why you haven't. I guess you still can't live stream, but I guess, okay. But here's the thing. So I'm not just reading all that stuff. I'm just not getting all my information from YouTube. I got to say this carefully. I know a person. No, it's not a source. That's my old life. This is my new life. I know someone who does this shit for a living. And they basically control what's grown in an area. There's agricultural companies that hire agricultural engineers, and there's another title, I can't remember the name of them, but their job is to pay attention to everything that's going on in a central location and determine what is going to be best for the farmers. The farmers will come to them and say, hey, what do you think I should do this year? And they're actually paid to give this information to them. What's up, JDM? And so I've spoken to this person, and they're like, yes, there is a problem, and things are not as good as people would like you to think they are. She also said that there's some places down here on the Eastern Shore where it's not as bad based on the crops. Now, traditionally, what you'll see down here is corn and soybean. And yeah, I'm seeing wheat. Yeah, there's wheat fields all around this property. So that tells me that people are recognizing that they're going to start growing crops that they wouldn't normally grow in order to pick up the slack. Okay. Looks, and I clicked on it. It gave me 11 days and change. Well, no, I'll check that out. I don't know that you need to click on that. It's just something that you read. Let's see here. So let's be aware that it's still a problem, regardless of somebody who said, "Hey, I'm a wheat farmer from Kansas and everything's super duper." Because I did ask that wheat farmer, "Hey, oh by the way, how did the drought affect your area?" And I have not received a reply. Maybe they're out farming. I don't know, but if I can find out more, I will. Okay, so let's see here. We made it to page 2. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Let's see here. I want to talk a little bit about white nationalism and how you need to be careful. Do me a favor while I'm talking on the TikTok side. Looks like you guys ramped this stuff. You like ramp those likes up pretty quick. If you could crank that up to 1,500, I'd appreciate it. And then on the YouTube side, I see there's 22 people. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Once again, if you're new to the channel, I don't really need you to give me likes. I have a very large following on TikTok. I keep the YouTube algorithm going. I'm just trying to pass word. It helps us get the word out to other people, draws them in. Okay, this was on actually Morning Joe this morning, MSNBC. There was basically 30-ish people, guys, that got arrested in, I think it was Idaho. That's what I wrote down. And they were all dressed in the same types of clothes, and they MSNBC advertised them as being militaristic, and it's like okay, and so they were actually all detained, arrested, and charged with pre-riot crimes. So they all got arrested for doing nothing. Interesting, very interesting. Remember the old movie that they talked about, the pre-crime division? So these guys will probably walk. I honestly, you can't. If just because somebody came to a place, they said they had shields and knee pads, none of which were against the law. Yeah, pre-crime. What do we got here? They acted like a small army. Yeah, I saw that too. That was hilarious, JDM. They acted like, you mean they all were like-minded individuals? A small army of 30 people. Yeah, okay. So everybody knows anybody's white nationalists or they're a problem, okay? Yeah, I'm white. I believe in the nation, but I'm not going to be traveling across the United States to, ride in the back of a U-Haul van and show up someplace with a plastic shield. That's absolutely moronic, okay? Yeah, I know they were supposedly, but it's Pride Month. There's Pride events everywhere, But once again, it doesn't matter. It's not like you watch. They walk. I guarantee they walk. Okay, so be aware that pre-crime thing it's already starting, yeah, it's not good. There's really nothing you can do about it right now, but I just thought it'd be interesting to make you guys aware of it. Also, if you guys are seeing anything, you are free to send me a message. You can go to the contact me portion on my webpage. Yes, for real. Yes, for real. Makita. Marlene Makita. My glasses are like right there, but my eyes are still doing great. Let's see here. If you have anything that you need to say to me that's more than just here, you can always reach me on my contact page. It's on my webpage. False flag, psychological operations to set precedents. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some things like that maybe scare people off, but we'll see what happens from it. What state are you in? Those were FBI agents. Of course they were. No, come on now. I am on the eastern shore of Virginia right now, and I go back and forth between here and the coast of North Carolina. Let's see here. Okay, so fuel. Our status of fuel has not changed much, but I did notice this morning that the left on multiple channels were trying to downplay the price of gas. In one segment, they would talk about gas prices being higher than they've ever been before, but then they would try to downplay them with numbers. Morning Joe actually lowballed the numbers, saying that Americans were spending $150 more per month. But then in the next segment, they reported that they were spending 50% more now. Yeah, that would be more than $150 a month. So, yeah, it's a problem. Let's see here. Let's see here. As gasoline nears $5 a gallon, which it currently is, and by the way, it's leveled out. If you guys haven't noticed, 2 days it's still sitting at 501 nationally. Um, Economists say prices would have to go higher and stay elevated to cause a recession. Quote: if we get to $5.50 or $6 a gallon, that would consist of $150 for a barrel of oil. I think we're done. We're in for a recession. So it's going to be, it's really, really, really bad. 207 Republicans voted to price gouge America on gas. I don't know where you're getting those facts. I think that it's all about perspective. I think that instead of, we're not even going to address that. We're not even going to address that. Listen, somebody asked me about 401ks on the last live stream. Do me a favor. Looks like thumbs up are good on the YouTube. If you guys could crank that up to another 2,500 on the TikTok, that would be great. We are being slowed down, and I can tell you about that afterwards. I'm noticing it right now. Let's see here. People were asking about the 401ks, and so it got reported today that the earnings for 401ks are down 30 to 40%. That's bad. That is bad, because people are asking me about, what do you think I should do with my 401k? Unfortunately, if you take it out, there's a penalty. You're going to have to weigh what that penalty is versus possible losses in the future. And I don't know your particular situation. And I'm not a financial advisor. So anything that I tell you is just my opinion, Let's see here. 55% of America already think that we are in a recession. And when they were talking about it, it's funny too, because I was watching TV with my house guest who has left, which is good for them, and it's going to be better for us because now I can focus more on this stuff. And it's not a bad thing. I had a great time. But once again, they tried to defend, and I love watching the left on the left stream media when they invite somebody to come on and they want them to speak in a certain way and they don't, and they start saying things that they don't want them to say. They get that really like uptight, looking for a way to get in the conversation look on their face. So they did that today on Morning Joe, and Morning Joe defended the president, saying it's outside his control. It's outside of the control of the president to do anything. Hey, what's up, Doomsday? Okay, to do anything about the price of fuel. We all know that's bonk. We all know that's completely bonk. So in the next segment, they talked about the Fed, saying that the Fed will meet Wednesday to announce a 5% increase in rate in rate insurance. I'm sorry, 5% interest rate increase. What I'll do, I don't even know what I wrote there. That's bad. But anyway, so people are the left is complaining that the president can't do anything about it, but the Fed. So you're telling me that the Fed is in control of our country? God knows they screwed a lot of it up. Hey, Stafford, Virginia, I love it, man. I love it. But okay, so let's see here. What's next? The caravan. You guys should be paying attention to this caravan, especially those people that are out there on our southern border. Oh my God. Watch the video this morning. If you haven't seen it, I immediately recognized what it was. So there's a caravan. It's like 23,000 people. They're out there in Mexico making their way to our border. And traditionally what they've done is they'll just amass somewhere near the border, and then they think they're going to use their numbers to pile through. That's not what they're doing now. What they're doing now is they're using infiltration tactics, the same exact tactics that are taught to military strategists on how to infiltrate large units through what we used to call the FEBA, the forward edge of the battle area, and how to get smaller, more undetectable units through and then reorganize on the other side. So, yeah, last night, Yuma, Arizona, they popped through there. About 40 of them ran through the border crossing area at night. And, yeah, they all got through. Magical. And that's how you do it. You don't try to send a massive force up to any place that can resist you. You wait until it's nighttime, it's all calm, it's harder to detect you, and you move in small units. Yeah, so that's what they're doing, and so you need to be aware of that. Let's see here. Oh, the Bitcoin crash. Yeah, this is, if you guys got any money in Bitcoin, I don't know what to tell you. I can only say that I'm sorry for you. I can't tell you get in or get out. I can't tell you anything because here's why. So I just got done looking at it. Basically, it's down to 23,000 per coin, and that was as of an hour ago. Let's see. It's down 5,000 in the last 24 months, and it's down 7,000, basically 23% in the last month. So why it's happening, I don't know. I don't understand how Bitcoin works, and it's not good. It's not good. You know, I understand that the highest it's ever been is 68,000 a coin. People made a lot of money. Hopefully they didn't stick around. I don't know. What I can tell you is that it's not good, and it's probably not going to get better. If you did not know, the January 6th hearings started today after that frickin' show they put on Thursday. I started watching it today. It came on around 10:45. They were about 45 minutes late. And let's see. Oh my God, they are crushing us, guys. We're down under 100. I need you to get us up to 30K likes. They are really pressing, and I'm going to tell you why. Why I'm making you work so hard to do this. You're actually going to love it, but we need to show them that this is not going to stop us. We can follow their rules. We can do this the right way, and then they can get what they want out of it too on the TikTok side. But basically, it's a joke. They spent, I watched it for about an hour, and they basically spent like little segments of showing the same videos that they showed last Thursday. It's what they're doing is they're trying to create some kind of case for criminal charges to be sent to the FBI, a criminal referral for the president, for President Trump. That's what they're trying to do. They couldn't get him in the House. They couldn't get him while he was elected, and now they're trying to get him now. But you remember they said that that's exactly what they were going to do. And I listen to this, and I watch these people, and I see things that other people don't see. Not because I'm psychic, because I'm just paying attention. All the people that are talking are all lawyers. Even the guy that so there was their star witness was supposed to show up today, who was a lawyer who actually was his worked on his campaign like for I don't know, like a couple months, and then bye, you're out of here, you're useless. And no, I'm sorry, the guy that they were interviewing was the guy that they did their interview on over like last February, was the guy that was part of the campaign at the very end, and they basically fired him on the day. And then so he didn't show up today because his wife is going into labor, so he sent his lawyer. And his lawyer just happens to be the guy who did all the statistics for Fox News. So he's very credible, but it's like, wait a minute. If you're a lawyer, why are you doing statistics on voting stuff for Fox News? That doesn't make any damn sense. I guess he wasn't a good lawyer. I don't know. But that was his sit-in, his lawyer. They were all lawyers. As they're flashing back and forth on different screens, they were all frickin' lawyers. Every single one of them. Let's see here. So yeah, the January 6th thing is a joke. They're trying to get all sorts of attention. People are getting bored with it. I watched the numbers start off high and then down they went. Let's see here. One of the last things I want to talk about is news in general. I watch the news every morning. I watch Fox News. I try to watch the other side and see what they're doing, see what they're saying. Not so I can report on it, but so I can see the other side of the story, because sometimes they'll say things that'll make me question about things that are happening on the right. It's just gaining perspective. All right, so what I will tell you is to pick your news carefully. The left has begun to block the news that negatively affects their agenda. To be factual, they have done zero coverage of the guy who showed up to try and kill Justice Kavanaugh. Zero. None whatsoever. 0 seconds. And Fox is pushing it hard too. But I've also checked their websites. Zero. So I don't understand why. It is news. It is constitutionally relevant. But hey there, what's up, Latoya? But yeah, let's think about that. Okay, so what can we do? One, stay calm, prep on. Keep doing what you're doing right now. Absolutely, tis your name the same. I didn't catch that. I'll be back with you a second, YouTube. Um, Stay calm, prep on. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said in the very beginning of this, people are like, what do you want to bet in 48 days nothing happens? You know, I bet people have 3 months of food in their pantry, and that's all I give a shit about. So, sorry, what is the 48 days for? What I need you to do is go back to my bio, or go to my profile, find the video that says this is not a joke, watch that, and then come back. We'll be around. Um, let's see, and then obviously it's not too late. Food, water, security. Water, food, security. Do it. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to have some food in your house that you didn't have in there before. You're going to be able to protect you and your family even better, and you're not going to die from the dehydration. Yeah, I know it's a joke, right? So with that said, my notes are good. I'll start answering questions. Looks like what should we prep first aid and where to get seeds? There's a lot of places. Let's talk about the seeds first, because right now you should already have stuff in the ground, even if you just started. I mean, I've got a window over there full of lettuce that should already be in the ground, but I started late because if you remember, it was kind of cool, and I know lettuce and cabbage like to grow in cool climates, but with the summer the way it's going to be, I don't want it to die off. I want it to get strong from the heat, and then I'll put it in the ground. It's probably going to go in the ground next week. Let's see. As far as seeds go, yes, guys, you all know I'm an Amazon affiliate. If you go there, it's all my my store is set up for preppers. Go to the category for planting stuff, I think, or grow it, and you can buy seeds there. There's about 1,000 other places that you can buy seeds that other people will say, great job, yeah, but you're going to pay through the nose for them. Yes, they're probably going to be good, and the reality is a seed is a seed is a seed. You know, my attrition for seeds is probably less than 10%, and my seeds are from plants that I bought at Walmart to eat. You know what I'm saying? And took the seeds out of and are now growing. So let's see here. What about food storage? What kind of stuff we need? Well, I don't know how far along you are in the process. What's that, BK? I don't know how far along you are in the process. That's the big problem. So I always tell people, if you're just starting out, you need to get your ass to Walmart. That's the cheapest place you're going to find stuff. Costco's not bad. Or honestly, I'm sure there's other places that are like that. But you should be getting yourself, start off by buying a week's worth of meals that you've got some canned meat. They have chicken, they have beef, they have canned turkey. I mean, you can buy meat in a can. Go to the canned meat section. Get some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor, guys. Can we get this up to 40K? We're dropping off hard. And I'm going to tell you why. Because TikTok is monitoring me right now. On day 56, I made a TikTok video, and it was a reply to somebody that was being very snarky, very, very immature, and I replied to them in the same manner, and TikTok took my video down for bullying. And what basically happens is somebody doesn't like what you're saying, they push a button, the next thing you know, your video's down. So I did put in a reply to TikTok saying, hey, this is not the case, please review my video, and they put the video back up. So we are winning that, but the algorithm is going to slow us down too. I'm going to get more views, likes, and subscriptions off of videos that I make instead of the lives, because right now they know that the lives is where that's happening. And the more likes that we have, the more people TikTok informs via U page or For You page or YP or YFP, or there's 1,000 different ways. Let's see. So it's understanding the algorithm and forcing them to do the things that we want them to do. We can follow their rules. They are a company. We are guests, and we can say the things that we need to say appropriately. Let's see. What's our next question here? Crazy how they can bully you. Yeah, I noticed that. I even contemplated making a video like that, but I think my video, not this last one from today, but the one from the day before, explains that, and I think that actually helped with the TikTok review. It is very silly how one person can do that, and then in turn, what they're doing is bullying the developer. I think that YouTube needs to work on that. I think there's, if they can program the algorithm to do 7,000 other things that we don't like, they can program the algorithm to do things that we do like. So, my For You page doesn't even work anymore. I got you. Yeah, I mean, they'll shut people, they will shut some stuff down in a heartbeat. Okay, guys. Let's see here. Let's get it up to 50K. I don't want you getting carpal tunnel syndrome, but when you see we hit 50K, please do stop. And while they're doing that, somebody throw me a question. I'm going to check the YouTube page. And because YouTube stuff disappears, it doesn't stay on the screen. Recognize your name from Discord. People need to watch the farmers. They know more than we do. Yes, Mama, they do. They do, but the thing is a lot of it's local. You know what I'm saying? And my audience is national, sometimes international, and I can only cater to the national ones. It's like you can't deny that there's a drought and then say that everything's hunky-dory. It's not possible. It's not something that's going to happen in our universe. So I say take everything with a grain of salt. The farmers are on the ground. They are doing these things, but I assure you the farmer is not concerned with the wheat that is being grown in frickin' Missouri if they're in Kansas, or the wheat that is being grown in frickin' wherever on the eastern shore of Virginia if they're in Kansas. They simply want to get their harvest to market so that they can make the money they need to continue to farm. Let's see. Go and talk to farmers and ranchers around here all the time. That's good stuff. There's an app called Auto Clicker. It will click every 30 milliseconds. Well, that's cool. I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, but I don't need to do that. I'm busy. We're going to get a few hogs and beef again, right from the source. Love it. I feel as if the earth seems more thirsty than normal. Yeah, our earth changes, it modifies itself. We don't have to put a name on it. We don't have to say it's the man's fault. And I honestly believe that if anybody thinks that, so one of the things, let me guys tell you guys a little secret about me. When I was on active duty, I had the opportunity to swim with the great white sharks in Shark Alley in South Africa. The first thing you learn from that experience is how small and insignificant your human little life is. If you were a bug, the earth wouldn't even see you as a bug. And to believe that we are somehow doing all of this is foolish on a level that is incomprehensible. I remember, let's show some age for some people. You remember when we had the aerosol cans, when the neat hairspray had a little chemical in them, and they said that those aerosol cans were causing a hole in the ozone and we were all gonna die. And they got rid of them all. And magically, that hole in the ozone is still there. And none of us died from it. So, once again, to think that we're somehow controlling this, that we're causing this, is just foolish. I'm going to be 58 in a few days, so you know. I got you. Let's see here. A bunch of things were hazardous. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We're always finding stuff that is cancerous. You know, California thinks that paper is cancerous. So I always caution people on believing what someone says is cancerous and what's really not. Um, but let's get a prepper question. Let's stay on track here. We've been going for less than an hour, and I always go for at least an hour, and we'll stay longer as long as the conversation is lively. My YouTube is not. Oh my God, this chat. The YouTube chat sucks, guys. It absolutely. I can't. I can't. There we go. I haven't even looked. Okay. Where are we at here? Big swap too in some places. People who have never planted wheat in their area have started also have seen very little corn planted, all wheat and soybeans. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying about. What is your best way to preserve meat? Right now, it's in the freezer or it gets dehydrated. But what I'm going to start doing is I buy canned meat. To be honest with you, cans don't break. Yeah, they do go bad. Don't get me wrong. But if you're paying attention to your rotation, you're paying attention to your stock, you won't have these problems. But what I'm going to be doing, and I was supposed to start today, but I got a little bit of a slow start, and I'm going to start pressure canning probably tomorrow. I'm going to follow the instructions, watch a few videos tonight. I got my pressure cooker. I got everything I need now. I just need to go buy a bunch of chicken. We're going to pressure can some chicken. Let's see here. What do you think is the best security without raising any issues? My life is protected by Glock. And as far as issues go, I always believe that you should have three, depending on where you live, possibly 4 different types of pews. You know, you have the one that you're going to keep on your side for this, that, and the other thing. You're going to have something that has lots of freedom seeds in case of that event. It's a defensive weapon. And then I recommend people have a shotgun because it's actually the easiest way to clear any room. Anybody can use it who's not skilled. Yeah, it's an awesome little weapon. Now, if you live out in the boonies, I also recommend that you have a long gun, something that can reach out and touch whatever. Do you watch Gene Decode? No, I do not. I do not watch Gene Decode. I do not know what that is. all that talking. 45 minutes of talking. Let's see here. Don't worry, guys. It's a cigar. It just happens to be looking like a cigarette. What do we got? Prepper questions, guys. Knock them out. Knock them out. We've got the algorithm. This is as good. He's Intel. Look him up. Okay, I'll take a look. I'm not. I'm so. I'm not a fan of. There's a lot of open source intelligence out there that doesn't need to be funneled through the eyes of somebody who's either never done it before or has a focus in a different direction. My focus is the economy. The economy is what's going to crush us. The economy is what is crushing us. Every single thing that we're having right now is economy based. Every single thing. So I'm good there, but I'll definitely take a good. I appreciate you telling me who he is, and I'll take a look. What do we got here? I'm trying to get the motivation to go to the store. It wasn't that bad. I went there today. I bought a few things, but it wasn't that bad today. Oh, we got a question here. What will be your go-to item for reselling, storing when economy crashes? It's likely going to be food. Food will basically become gold. And then there's a few other items, some legal, some not legal. Let's see here. If you don't want it more expensive tomorrow, how's that for motivation? Haha, smart, good one. Yeah, get off your ass, JDM. It's just going to be more expensive tomorrow. I understand what you mean. So we need to start stocking up and preserving. Sorry, I'm just tuning in. Oh yeah, I mean, if you don't have it already, get your ass to Walmart, buy yourself cans of meat, buy yourself cans of vegetables, buy yourself dry goods that won't just like die on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some large bottles of water, and then from there start to go at this meticulously as far as water goes, and nobody ever asks about it, but you got to store water. Listen, I have a well. I have plenty of water, but the problem is what happens when my well stops working, or what happens when I got to get the hell out of here. I need to be mobile. So I always tell people to go to Walmart, or you can go to my Amazon page and buy them right off that in my store. And I recommend the blue water jugs. They're 3 gallons a piece. They have great spouts. They don't leak, and they're durable. Do not buy the gray ones. Never buy the gray ones. They're put together with the crappiest seam sealer on the planet, and they will leak. Let's see. Paid so much for a gallon of milk yesterday. It's happening in Washington State. Oh, yeah. I have a small garden. This year it's been hard growing in Colorado. I don't know what's going on. Kimberly, have you tried using the banana trick? Frosty told me about it, but I had already known about it, but I'll be happy to share it. Basically, banana skins, put it inside a mason jar, let it set for about 3 or 4 days, and pour it on whatever you're trying to grow, and they'll start growing. They absolutely love the shit. Not the banana, but eggshells. Gotcha. Well, eggshells are primarily for composting. They need time to degrade, and you also need to crush them up too. A lot of people don't. They just throw them in and think that's going to do it. That's not true. They won't fall apart. It takes forever for an eggshell to just fall apart, you know. But yeah, you definitely want to do the banana thing, because you're going to get the banana pills, and when you're done with the banana pills, you can actually throw those in your composter, and they'll do you some good down the road. What I've started doing is I've started chopping them up. I used to just throw them inside the mason jar, but now I've started chopping them up because it's easier to get them out. You know, I blend them. There you go. I've seen people that do that too. Burns right up. Can't get enough water to the ground. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, I don't know what your growing surface is, but you might want to think about covering your plants. Maybe with like basically make yourself a plastic like overhead cover, so that they still get sunlight, but it doesn't get like those direct rays to burn them up. You know what I'm saying? You might have to take it off in the evening so that they get that dew on them that they need, and it's going to become more work intensive, but it might help. There you go. Works faster also. Bury fish in your garden. Yeah, yeah. Check the old YouTube. Damn, I'm late, but what's up? Hey, what's up above? We're just talking about prepper stuff right now. All right, there. Let's go. Our audience has shrink down to its size that it is now, which is fine. The TikTok algorithm isn't going to give us anything more. All the people that are on YouTube, I appreciate that you're here. You've probably likely all 100% done the thumbs up thing. So. And TikTok is actually starting to slow down everything. I mean, like, I'm watching. Oh my God. Let's see. All right, going to Walmart. Going to make some kind of greenhouse. Gotcha. Well, don't enclose the whole thing, but I'm saying just cover it. You know what I'm saying? Water storing crystals. I don't know what that is, Jaguar. I don't know what that is. I'm always checking your account for new content. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Should we stock up on vitamins to make sure we get proper nutrition? Yes. Now, I have something new for you guys. And for those people that call me a shill, listen, I only endorse products that actually work, that are actually worth the money. I've started to take, and I wasn't going to tell anybody because I wanted to do it for a month. And I've started taking the Balance of Nature vegetables and fruit. They are a little bit expensive, but I tell you what, they are a game changer. They're basically a nutritional meal. They don't fill you up, but they make you feel like $100, man. Yes, I'm an affiliate. Yes, you can find a link on my page. Just go to my affiliate page. Click on the link. It'll take you to the spot where I get 2 cents because you ordered $35 worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Balance of Nature, big time. I like the bottles. The bottles are light protected so that light can't mess with them. But if you have to do just like the Walmart, and if you haven't noticed, If you haven't noticed, it's so. Here's what I want you to do when you go to Walmart. Okay, I want you to price the vitamins that you're taking, the C's, the D's, the B12s, E's, whatever you're taking. I want you to price those, okay? And then I want you to look at the price of the balance of nature, and you're going to find out that you're actually paying more at Walmart for those same things that are inside of balance of nature. Absolutely amazing product. We got, you know what? I'm going to read that. What is that? Somebody's in pain? What is that? Papa Sparks. Yeah, I'm telling you, you know, I've read the testimonials on that product. Yeah, I'm a grandfather too, bro. I've got 15 grandchildren. That's right. I look this good. Um, but it's an unbelievable product. It's unbelievable. It's changed my life. It's changed the girlfriend's life. We constantly have more energy, you know, and you don't get this all the time like we have these days because all of our food doesn't have any damn nutrients in it anymore. Don't see it in your buy to Amazon. Is there either? What am I doing? It's on the affiliates. You got to click the affiliate button or in that top right hand corner up there, click those lines and look for affiliates. And then just scroll down until you see the balance of nature and you can click on the picture, or I think the letters are actually active too. See what YouTube's doing here. Heard between July and August we're going to be some hard months. Yeah, most definitely, mama. It's what is it again? It's called Balance of Nature. Um, it's it's just going to get harder, guys. That's why I'm actually I get very tired. I'm only making these videos every other day now because it would be like every day doom, 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 and to me it's not fun. It's not fun at this point. It's just getting the word out. It's just keeping people informed and trying to help them as best I can. You know. It's insane. I want to talk to I've got 3 brand new Patreons that joined the Patreon on the last stream. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're digging around in there and going through all those sources and digging inside that library that I've built. I'm constantly updating it. If you want to see a different subject in that library, I have sources that I can find to solve that problem for you. If you're not part of the Patreon is a very small circle of people who get more attention, that get more help, that get more. They're the core of the local prepper community. They're the ones who make this all possible. And then jokingly, guys, there was some guy on the last live stream that was talking about how he, you know, if I had $1 million to start prepping, what would be the first thing I'd do right now? And then I gave him some advice. I gave him the same advice you guys did: water, food, and security. And then I told him, and if, by the way, I take PayPal, hint, hint. Well, someone sent me $10, so I checked them out. They make like animal calls out of like bone and other things, and I'm gonna find out who they are, and I'm actually gonna make a thank you video. And when he put it in there in the title, he put coffee. So I'm gonna go buy coffee with the tent. I'm gonna go buy coffee with the tent. Well, I'm gonna apply that. It's coffee's like frickin' like $12 for 2 pounds now. But I'm gonna go make a video just for them, and I'll find out who they are and give them a formal thanks. You know. How many months of food should we stock up on now? I would say no less than 3. Oops, I updated those videos on this account: radio, power, solar, etc. I don't know what that means. I would say no more than 3 or no less than 3, and the reason I would say no less than 3 is because somebody just tried to do something with me. Let me see what this button does. Who is that? Papa Sparks. I'm sorry, Papa. I don't know who you are. So, I don't live stream with people that I don't know. Sorry, guy. Don't the water bottles evaporate? Evaporate to where? It's sealed. It's closed. It cannot evaporate. Now, what I will tell you is that if you have Well, you want to keep water, you want to keep food and water stored in dark places, no colder than 40 degrees Fahrenheit, no warmer than 75. I always say 70 just to be smart. But yeah, I've actually got, and I'm not a fan of some of the water bottles, but I've actually got those clear water bottles, clear 1 gallon water jugs that you can buy them at Dollar Tree, and they're made out of the crappiest plastic on the planet. But I've got those stuffed into a dark closet for hurricanes. They do just fine, you know. Has anyone else had issues getting camping gear? I hope not, because I'm a camping fool. I'm going to try to camp next weekend and live stream breakfast and dinner. But we'll see. We will see what's happening. Let's see. No, I mean, I think that's probably a local issue. I know online, you know, I try to check out my, like I said, my Amazon store is set up for preppers, and I actually have a camping section. And what I do is I try to go in there once every 2 or 3 days and make sure that it's not like out of stock, because it would be worthless. You know what I'm saying? If you take the time to go looking for something and I point you in that direction, then it should be in stock. So I'm camping this weekend. Nice, Kimberly. Colorado is expensive for, yeah, well, I mean, it's Colorado. Man, I hope not. Coleman makes the best tents. Did you guys know that Coleman does the unbelievable? Coleman is the industry standard for waterproof tents. Not a joke. You should watch some of the YouTube videos testing of the tents. They put it in like these wind generators and throw rocks, and I mean they do some crazy stuff to make sure that these tents are dry. Which 25-year food do you suggest? My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply. A lot of people don't know this, but I've actually been asked to be an affiliate for them. So you know, I'm not going to use I'm a kind of a big thing line on you. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I know. I know of 2 other affiliates, so Glenn Beck and Dan Shapiro. So yeah, and if you haven't seen any of their floating videos on TikTok, I've been paid to do their videos for them. So I don't say that just because of that. I don't say that just because they gave me some money to make videos, and I don't say that just because I'm about to become an affiliate with an official My Patriot Supply webpage. I say that because I've tasted the other foods, and my focus is never to survive. My focus is to thrive. No food is perfect. You have to accept the fact that these are survival staple foods. Unless you buy like their protein pack or their vegetables or their fruit pack, they're survival foods. That's why they can last so long. So you have to accept that, and you have to think about that. For the price, my God, for the price per meal and per calories, they're tops. Guaranteed 2,000 plus calories with every single meal. Yeah, My Patriot Supply. So I saw your other videos, 48 days. How sure in percentage are you? This is 48 days as well. What I do, Kimberly, I do a pre-video. When I'm getting ready to go live, I'll do a pre-video and just cover some of the very basic stuff. How sure am I? Well, here's the thing. I'm not Nostradamus. Somebody told me that I look like Obi-Wan Kenobi the other day, and every time he comes on, he goes Obi-Wan. And I'm starting to see it. I don't know if I'm getting brainwashed or what. But when a statistical analysis who uses artificial intelligence to study things here on our planet goes before the UN Security Council and the CEO of the company and says that we have 10 weeks of wheat left globally. And oh, by the way, the people who are in that, if you don't know how the Security Council works, the UN ambassador to that country normally is a member of that council if they're on that council. The presidents of countries show up. Our Secretary of State showed up, and we were the presidents of that council during the month of May. It's extremely significant, It's extremely not talked about. You've only seen it in a few of, there's little blurbs about it. You're starting to see it more in text than you do on video. And you're starting to see a lot of other YouTubers start to pick up this story because it's becoming very legitimate, very, very fast. Let's see here. In my opinion, Patriot is good, but hard to beat. MH. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I've tasted them all. And that's why I went with my Patriot Supply, because the food just has the best flavor. You know, it's like, oh, the oatmeal is dry, and it's like, oh yeah, because you put too much water in it and you didn't follow the directions, and oatmeal's dry. That's why people put milk in it or butter, or they flavor it with something. That's why you can buy oatmeal flavored. You know, come on, man. But anyway, I do appreciate what you're saying, Paul. Hell, I could be completely wrong as far as what you're saying. Mountain House, oh my God. Oh, ugh. Oh my God. You haven't seen my Mountain House video? Go back to my YouTube page, bro. It was supposed to be like teriyaki, and it smelled like, it had no flavor at all, and it smelled like hot dogs, raw hot dogs. Let's see here. Mostly they don't have a good explanation of Doomsday. Gotcha. But anyway, so my calculations are based off of what was said during the UN Security Council meeting on May 19th. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's a siren to get people's heads out of the clouds. That's all it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll say I'm wrong. But any expectation that, you know, it's gonna be, you know, a rule, what is it, rule without rule of law? Any expectation of that is not anything that's being said. So, plain MREs, don't really want them back. MREs are actually pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed eating them. There were the bad ones and there were the good ones, but there was always a mix of flavors, that's for sure. Do you have any aloe plant for the medical uses? I think everyone should get one. We had one, but it died. Yeah, it died. It just did not like the atmosphere, the temperature, whatever. Maybe we planted it wrong, but it was a good size aloe plant. And they say those things can grow anywhere. This thing did not grow. So I also think that that's good to have. You know, burns, cuts, scrapes, whatever. It makes a good ointment for lots of things. I need to check something real quick, guys. Let's see. Enjoy the, okay, cool. All right. Let's see. I don't really like a lot of different artificial spices. Yeah, I mean, we'll buy good spices and then store them correctly. You know what I'm saying? And rotate them. That's the key thing that I tell a lot of people. You got to be. It's like everybody thinks prepper has like this, like a bunker or someplace, and it's full of all these white buckets and, you know, a couple 55-gallon drums of water and guns on the walls. And that's not what preparedness is. Preparedness is living that lifestyle. And long-term preps is great. I have long-term preps. I have a year's worth of food under my bed from a company called Thrive, it was not bad. They're not bad, but they're very, very expensive. I'm constantly in my preps. I'm constantly rotating them. I actually eat my preps. And when I go to the store, I replace them plus one. That way I always have more, you know? It just becomes kind of a way of life. And then you'll also find out too, when you eat your preps, you eat less food. Not because you don't want to eat your preps, but because you're actually seeing how much you need to sustain yourself or your family. Like mom knows she needs, you know, two large cans of chicken meat to make a particular dish. You see what I'm saying? So you're actually learning as you're going on. So old prepper is better than no prepper, but just barely. You got this. Don't worry about it, man. You got this. What's your mixer? Fix it, Mark. Gotcha. Let's see. Let's check the old YouTubes because I don't want them thinking I'm ignoring them. Bush beans would be my first choice right now. Dude, I have like 50 cans of those things. They're just good. I mean, it's like, I'm hungry. And you don't even have to heat them up. They're just good. That's awesome. Okay, guys, listen, I've been doing this for about an hour now. Yeah, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Appreciate your time. I'll probably be back in a couple days. You'll probably see a YouTube video for me. I have cans of them in my truck. Smart man, Papa. Um, but I think we're going to go ahead and cut it for now. Once again, thanks for showing up. If you want to support the channel, link in my bio, support the channel. Go to the best way you can do it is to join the Patreon. It's $3 a month. It's cheaper than buying shit off my Amazon page, and it's also cheaper than going to Starbucks one time. Okay, guys. Till the next time. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. And I'm gonna start pushing all these buttons over here somehow, some way, and yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. Later. Button. Bye. All right, and then the old YouTube. All right, YouTube. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you haven't given me a like or you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and do that. And this is where you'll find me. Hopefully it wasn't super duper grainy. All right, love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.